slowly up the long hill toward the start-finish line, looking toward the starter on top of the flag stand to see for the first time this afternoon at Road America the green flag, and it is out, and they are racing at Road America. High-speed turn one and a hard left-hander. They take it too wide, and Davison is going to prevail.
That was a power move on the outside right there. I'm sure that Austin Cindric was just taking it a little bit easy. James Davison took advantage of that chance and really set sail on the outside for the lead.
Carefully navigating turn three and down the long stretch. A little banking through four to the right, and then down to tricky turn five. Downhill, DJ. Very hard braking, downshifting, and a left-hander.
Yeah, next passing opportunity for these drivers. But a lot of protecting. We're going to see a lot of blocking down in here. We're also going to see some drivers get in there a little too hot and start wheel hopping. And you can see there's a runoff area. We'll see more than one car there this afternoon.
See Ryan Sieg hitting pit road in the 39 car, had trouble on track. We talked about the kink, Dale.
Yep.
That is it. Highest speed portion of the race. Oh, and Scott Lagasse at turn 5 has turned the 3 car around and into the sand trap. And I'm not sure he's going to get it out of there. Rocket, my friend, rocket.
Yeah, one more backing up he might. There would be some people that wouldn't mind seeing a full course caution about right now.
Here's what happened to Scott. Yep.
Yeah, this is what we talk about. Goodness.
He was 9th, going for 7th, a double pass, and did not get it.
And I don't know why he made the pass, because he wasn't going to make the corner.
And wisely, Elliott Sadler backing out, knew that both the 16 and the 3 were going to be an issue. And now we are seeing the full course caution for the 3 car of Lagasse stuck in the trap. There it is, they're off, and Davison leads the field down to turn 1. Marks with a move inside Cindric. Here comes Allgaier in the orange 7 car looking as well. We saw Marks hard on the brakes, their car wiggling, and he'll make the pass.
It's not quite clear there yet, but the great start by James Davison gave Justin Marks an opportunity. A little contact there. A lot of contact.
Cindric coming back across. He gets into the back bumper of Marks, pushes him sideways. Marks saves it, but Cindric hangs on to second.
Well, that's pretty aggressive racing for this time of the race. I'm not sure that you want to make Justin Marks mad right now. He's got nothing to lose here today except trying to win the race.
Now Allgaier, Marks, and behind them, the 18 of Christopher Bell, looking for a way through safely through turn 5. They've got it. Crossover move by the 48 of Poole. Not going to produce anything right there. Through the final turn of 14 at Road America, up the hill to the start-finish line. Stage 1 winner, James Davison. We'll see how they look going back through. Cindric faded back to 3rd, Poole 4th. Top 5 for Justin Allgaier. Poole fires off, but Sadler with a nice jump as well. Side by side heading to turn 1. The light blue car is Daniel Hemrick. Sadler squeezes by for the lead. Hemrick moves into 2nd.
Great restart by Sadler and Daniel Hemrick. Hemrick back in a familiar spot from the last road course that they were on. That's 2nd spot's where he finished.
And as you look at the field, a lot of shakeup there. Cars that pitted earlier stayed out here. Cars that pitted here, they're in the back of the pack. And drivers like the light blue 23 of Spencer Gallagher find themselves now up in the top 10. And you see Poole going for the position on Hemrick heading into turn 5. That'll stick.
Yeah, that was a smart move by Daniel Hemrick. He could have cut it off there because Brendan Poole, that was pretty late in diving in there in that position.
And that is Ryan Sieg, and heavy hearts with this team as well. His brother Shane passed away earlier this week, and as you can see, the right rear has gone away on that car. They do not run interliners on these race cars, so he's slowly bringing it around, trying not to damage that car.
Yeah, and I think that tire actually came off onto the course. We might have to get a caution here. Yeah, yellow's out.
And the caution is displayed. Once again, the Sieg family grieving, and now Ryan not having the day that he was hoping for at Road America. Sadler gets in the gas well. Hemrick in the light blue car behind him, and then back to third now, the 48 of Poole.
Yeah, I think it's very evident that the tires, Brendan Poole has not been to pit road, the only car here that hasn't been to pit road at this point in time. Tires a little bit worn, couldn't get going on that restart the way he'd like.
And just a little further back in the top 10, you see the 14 of J.J. Yaley now has moved up there. The 4 of Ross Chastain, the red car for Johnny Davis Motorsports, who said he didn't want wet conditions. He's got a good day to race today. Ralph with more on J.J. Yaley.
J.J. Yaley, a very successful and versatile race car driver in that black 14, Dave. 2003 won USAC's Triple Crown Championship, claiming the midget, Silver Crown, and sprint car titles all in the same year. They made an unusual and smart move on their pit strategy. They came in just before the end of the first segment, pitted, tires and fuel, very happy with their setup. That gave them great track position for now. So they are feeling really good about their race car, as Daniel Hemrick, obviously he's feeling good about his as well, since he has moved into the lead.
Hemrick is several car lengths out in front of Ben Kennedy in the 2. Marks taking a peek for another position. But really doesn't need to force it here. Mark's not in the championship picture. His goal is the end of the race, victory lane.
End of the race, yeah. No reason to take any chance, any spots you can make right now, because there's still some strategies to be played out. So there's no reason on this last lap of this second stage to do anything that would put yourself in a bad spot or lose all the track position that you got. But he's going after that anyway, trying to get 2 spots here.
He is going to do it. Gets by the 4 of Chastain. And Davison is going to move through too, and there's contact, and contact again. And off goes the 42 of Marks. 22 of Cindric is around, trying to avoid. And a lot happened right there. And I'm going to say some of it was out of frustration, Dale.
Well, frustration and just not thinking about the position that you're in. You're coming to the end of the stage. Those positions that you could possibly make right now are going to do you no good in thinking about the long term, the end of the race, which is what you came here to do, is try to win.
Checkered flag for this man, Daniel Hemrick, winning stage 2, his second stage win of the 2017 season.
And Ben Kennedy there in second spot. What a great run for him. Very impressive. He ran well at Mid-Ohio also, but sustained some damage late.
See the rest of the top 10 now. Tiff Clemenson gone. Mears made it to 9th. And Blake Cook, winner of one of the stages at Mid-Ohio.
Yep.
Another good road course race for him. Let's get a couple of looks at what happened to include the 20 car, who is now on pit road for repairs. This is coming uphill.
Yeah, looks like a little contact there with
Chastain and Marks.
Yeah.
Yep. That seems to be what got it started.
You know, Marks, he didn't do anything that it looked like that created an issue getting down into that corner. I guess Ross Chastain's maybe a little bit upset.
Felt like he had one of his fenders in there, and Marks came back across, and Davison was just an innocent bystander, as was Cindric in the 22. Strong start for Hemrick. Here's the dive into turn 1. And he will clear, and now Ben Kennedy will give chase in the 2. One of the highest speed portions of the racetrack, coming down to a very hard braking, shifting area. Everyone trying to get it right. 2 and 3 wide behind the leaders.
Yeah, nice move by J.J. Yelly to take that third spot away from Elliott Sadler. That's Matt Tift also challenging Sadler there as they go up to turn 6.
So many ways you can look, and remember, this is the final stage. This will be for the race win, but it's a long ways away. 22 laps to go. We are getting reports of rain around the racetrack, and the rain tires are standing by. You see a couple of drops on the lens. That's a pass for the lead right there. Ben Kennedy's got it.
Yeah, he's been applying a lot of pressure to Daniel Hemrick here. And looked like Hemrick kind of worn out the rear tires. Looked like he was having a hard time accelerating, but Ben Kennedy doing a really, really nice job. So is Austin Cindric. He's driven up to third. He's by Brendan Gaughan there.
Kennedy now trying to put some distance between himself and the rest of the field. Ben, the 25-year-old great-grandson of NASCAR's founder, Bill France Sr., and he's seen the sport, grown up in it from the inside out, has basically held every position possible in the sport. Leader's what he likes most, but that's a big competition behind him for the next spot.
Yeah, he was trying to make a block there, but really didn't have the proper angle to get into the corner, and that cost him the front spot.
Cost him the lead to Daniel Hemrick again.
Clement's car is so much better with the rear tires, with those fresher tires. He's able to get a huge run off the corner. His thing now is just to be patient, wait till the right spot to make this move. Here it is.
Is this it? Down into turn number 8. No, he can't get it right. Tift retains the lead.
That wasn't really a passing opportunity there, but he had such a run, he thought he would give it a try. Didn't cost him much.
Now through the carousel, not a passing zone either, coming toward the high-speed kink. Risky if you want to try it, but Clements may wait until turn 12. Here he comes down to the high-speed portion, and he'll have his sights set on Tift.
Yeah, set up to get a nice run here. This is where you can make a big run. Get down here, try to outbrake. I think that he should wait to turn 1. He seems to be really good off of turn 14. See what he can do.
Down to Canada corner, Matt Tift applying the brakes, doing the shifting, getting just a little bit wide. Here comes Clements. We thought Tift had lost it. He does not. A good corner for the 19. The 51 just behind. Coming to the final corner of the track. Great run for Clements. Does he do it here? Takes a look. And diving down to the inside. Jeremy Clements now contact with Matt Tift. They both spin. How far back is Michael Annett? Michael Annett was running third. Tift and Clements come together, coming to the white flag.
I think Clements is still going to have the lead.
He's got it righted. Jeremy Clements comes to 1 lap to go. It's just up to Clements now to take it home with lap traffic, his only barrier between himself and his first victory in the Xfinity Series. Through the final corner, Jeremy Clements has made it. Just a couple of lap cars in front, but the 32-year-old from Spartanburg, South Carolina, has found his way into the playoffs by winning at Road America. Unbelievable finish for the 51 team and Jeremy Clements.
Well, Jeremy,
oh my God,
it took 256 starts, but to be standing here now, how worth the wait was it?
I don't even know what to say. I'm just shocked. I mean, this is a car built in 2008. Everything we got is old and used. I just can't believe it. I'm just, it's like, is this real? I just got to thank Brad from RepairableVehicles.com, all my guys, my dad, Danny Gill. I mean, it's a total team effort, and I'm just so happy. It's pretty neat to win at Road America. It's one of my favorite road courses, and I want to say sorry to Matt Tift. I definitely didn't mean to spin him out there. I got in there hot, and he just kind of came down. I was there, and we collided. But man, I'm so shocked. But I want to say hi to my wife Courtney at home, and my mom, and Bill and Tina, and thanks Spars Car Wash and everybody in this car. Repairable Vehicles, Circle Body Shop, Flounder, Carolina Driveline, everybody. So all South Electric, BRT Extrusions. But thank you so much. Thanks to XFINITY Racing for all they do. Hopefully everybody got see everything on the XFINITY One app. I'm sorry I'm out of breath because I'm shocked. I didn't even know what to do. So, whoo.